Hey guys, Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana on a Monday morning. I usually try to get 2 videos out on these Monday mornings, kind of taking a look back at the PWCC Weekly Auction that ended the Sunday the night before. This video is going to be super short. It's just showing you 5 steals and some of the potential in these PWCC Weekly Auctions. We're looking at PWCC Weekly Auction number 5, and if I put you over here on picture-in-picture, I'll show you what I've done. I've gone to the weekly auction. I've gone to current auction live right here on your screen. I click that. It takes me to the auction. Then I click sorts and filters here, and then I sort by lowest bid first, closed. I choose auction number 5 so I don't pull live cards from auction number 6. Then I click basketball cards only. Then I click PSA 10, and then I search PSA 10. So we are looking at 5 super great bargains that some buyers, and one of them today actually happens to be one of my cards that I picked up. I like to dumpster dive. Yes, I buy big cards, and yeah, I like to collect big Jordan inserts from the 90s and deal in some of the high-end stuff, but I can't get rid of this like urge to go flip a card and make 30 bucks if I know it's a good buy. So one of the cards today is mine, but let's start taking a look. And yes, you're gonna laugh at me, and please comment below if you think I'm a nut job and I'm the one who's telling you guys how overproduced base prism is beginning in the year 2018, but you know, a bargain is a bargain. Like, so here's 2 Marvin Bagley base prisms. They sold for $13.20 each. That's including the buyer's premium. It is $50 to grade a card at PSA. We think bulk value pricing is coming back mid-2022 this year at some point. Probably my guess is closer to August or fall or something like that. But Nat and even the website now says mid-2022 bulk value is coming back. My guess is, tell me what you think in the comments. I think it's coming back at $25 a card. That seems to be kind of the general consensus, is $25 a card is what bulk value pricing is going to be, with maybe some type of limit or cap on how many you can send. But that being said, this is $13.20 for a Marvin Bagley Prism rookie card, PSA 10. If we look at Card Ladder, the cards, you know, they've got it on here as an $18 card. So I'm not featuring this card because it's so much under comps. I'm simply featuring it because this pop of 3188 is not going to get to the Doncic pop of 20,000. It's not, because people are not going to go grade these cards because it's going to be cost prohibitive. And so I keep telling collector friends of mine, I think there's a market and a move to be made on low-end rookie cards that people will never submit again. Like, I think this pop is it will go up because I'm sure there's some Bagley cards at PSA right now from before the shutdown. I get that. But I don't think going forward anybody is submitting Marvin Bagley base prism cards. And again, I get it. It's a bad word in the hobby. Base prism is a bad word in the hobby. I understand it. But for $13.20, I mean, what is your downside? You can look at this chart and you can see it's pretty much hit the bottom. If you go back and look at this card for the last year, of course, everything's going to be high from bubble time, but it looks like it's kind of steadied. And my point here is Marvin Bagley, he's got potential. He can never stay healthy. He just got traded to the Pistons. Who the hell else are they going to play at the power forward position? Either they're going to try to see what he can do and keep him as a foundational piece in their rebuild, or they're just going to give him the stage and let him put up numbers so they can trade him. And so that's really all the next 25, 30 games for Marvin Bagley are. If the kid can get healthy, get on the court, and play a bunch of games with the Pistons, I mean, if he averages 18 and 9 for the rest of the season, I got to believe his card's going to creep up to $35. That's almost 3x your money. So I know I'm dumpster diving. I know it's silly, but I think these are 2 good pickups for $13.20. Comment and let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys think base prism is worth 1 penny or 13 cents and not $13. But in my opinion, I think these were 2 good pickups. I probably would have picked them up if I'd have known they were 13 bucks. Anyway, he's obviously got potential. Enough about Bagley. Let's keep going. So this is going to look crazy, but this is a 1981 Topps Steve Halls. Nope, I have no idea who he is. I have no idea what accounting firm he works for. But this is a Steve Halls East PSA 10 card number 82. It is only a pop 16. So the reason I think this card was a good pickup for $26.40, I've gone to Card Ladder. It's a set collector reason, right? I think there's people out there that collect the 81 Topps set, just like the 80 set, just like the 86 Fleer set. I think 81 Topps is a set that people do collect in some grade, and these PSA 10s are very rare, especially in the commons. It's a pop 16. I've searched on Card Ladder sales history. If you look at Michael Ray Richardson, who's pretty close to a common, he sold for $50. Joe Bryant, Kobe's dad, Joe Jellybean Bryant, sold for $125 recently. McHale's not a common. Mike Jaminski, again, he was a decent player. He sold for $250 in PSA 10 condition. If we keep scrolling down, Rick Roby, true common, 150. Tom McMillan, common, 100. I mean, go down the list. You got to weed out the Birds and the Jabars and the Magics. But when you get to these commons, Michael Thompson, 42.78. Let's go back. I mean, Steve Hall's for $26.40, I think is a good purchase. So that's card number 2 that I think was a good pickup in PSA 10 condition for under comps. I've actually tried to make the move, and I think I probably bid $19 or something on this Eddie Johnson. Same exact story for Eddie Johnson, $31. I think that's a good pickup. If you want to sit on the card for a couple years, I think you could relist this card for $99 right now on eBay. Buy it now. No offers accepted, and I think the card would sell. Am I crazy? I don't know. Comment below and let me know. Maybe it's not worth your time to go make $60 on a card after fees and taxes and all that crap, but I think those two guys, even though their commons were good pickups. Sticking with my trashy base prism theme, that's just too cheap, okay? We saw what he can do. He's a good player. I know he's, been blackballed right now. Nobody wants to touch his stuff. It's dropped precipitously since his most recent injury, but come on now. It's $40.92 on Card Ladder. We see it stabilized. That's where it's stabilized out. Yes, it's a huge pop, but the same thing that applied to the Bagley theory applies to Michael Porter Jr. He's not getting to 20,000 pop like Doncic is. He's not. People are not going to be able to grade his base Prism Raw cards at $25. They're certainly not grading them right now at $50. And while there is a little bit coming back from PSA, this is a great buy for Michael Porter Jr. at $40.92. There is some talk about him trying to come back for the playoffs and Jamal Murray. If that happens, again, I'm not saying his card's ever going to get back to $160 or $180 a card, or I think this card was actually like $300 something. I mean, something nuts, right? Well, what did it get to? $280. I'm not saying it's ever getting back to there. That was loony bin land. But if you look at the last month, the card's pretty steady, somewhere around $40. The average sale price is $40.08. Somebody just picked it up for $27.60. Am I wrong? Can you not see Michael Porter Jr., whether it's preseason next year or coming back this year and putting together a few 20-point games? The dude put up really insane numbers last year. I mean, you need to go look. This was not a fluke. This kid can play. He did it for a number of games, and he did it at almost a 50-40-90 clip. That's not normal for a 20-year-old. He's super young. If we can get his back injury straight, I think a $27.60 investment has very little downside. You're 13 under comps already, so even if it does tick down a little bit more, you're okay. But can you not see this card selling for $80? I mean, like Darius Garland cards are selling for like $90 base Prism, and there's more of those out there than there are Michael Porter Prism, at least as far as a production standpoint. So I think that Michael Porter Jr. Prism, again, I know it's another base Prism, is a good pickup. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. The 5th card, actually, I won, and as you can see, congratulations, you won a Scottie Pippen 1990 Skybox PSA 10. I think this is going to be a set chase one day. I think this first year of Skybox is fascinating. I think it's special. You see what the Jordan card's worth. I picked up the Pippen, and obviously his card's not in Card Ladder, but you can search on sales history, and I don't think I stole the card or whatever. I mean, you can see 60, 50, 33, 30, 48, 39. The card at one point sold for over $100. I picked it up right here for $31.20. So by no means do I think I stole the card, but the last two sold for $50 and $60, which means in my book it's trending up, right? And that's double what I paid for it. I don't mind just hanging on to the card. What I'm probably going to do is have this card shipped from PWCC home to me, and then I'm probably going to list it on eBay for $80. Buy it now, no offers, and then just ignore it for years. I don't care. It's a simple $31 investment. There's no downside. If I sell it for $80 after eBay fees and shipping, I double my money. And so while I do like to mess around in the high end stuff, and y'all see me flashing some big cards here and there, because those are fun to look at and talk about, I get so much energy and so much fun out of looking at these dumpster diving, low hanging fruit type deals as well. And PWCC Weekly Auctions are a great place for you guys to get into these cards. If you're one of those people who likes to go on eBay and pick up teeny tiny raw cards, grade them and flip them and make small chunks and small incremental investments and do that at scale, like I do, or I used to especially, but I still do, the PWCC Weekly Auctions are a great opportunity to do that. Open a free vault, buy the card for $13, ship it to your house, all in one shipment. You could take a month's worth of cards, ship them to your house. It's normal shipping cost. It's insured. Take the card, put it on eBay, list it for buy it now, and just be patient. People act like there's no flip game out there anymore. There is if you look closely enough and you kind of use your brain. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, these are really, really low end cards. So I'm not saying any of these cards are going to make you rich, but if you do this enough, it starts to matter. And if you can build up 700, 800, 900 bucks, now you go buy yourself a nice low end Jordan PSA 10 insert, or a nice, off the beaten path LeBron, refractor insert from the Panini era or something like that. You can move money around in the hobby still, and there's still moves to be made. These are 5 moves that I think would be good moves to be made. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Watch 2 of these other videos that you're about to see on the end screen if you want to kind of get a feel for my content and whether I'm the right content creator for you. Hit the bell icon for notifications. We've got constantly recurring videos coming every single week on Mondays and Thursdays regarding PWCC Weekly Auctions, and then I do a whole lot of cool 90s and Jordan stuff, and then some outside the box stuff as well. So thank you guys for listening. Click one of these vids on the side and check it out and see if I'm the content creator for you. Keep collecting, stay positive, and peace. Thanks, fellas.